Hello, welcome back to Adventures with Autism. So here we are, second day of opening weekend. We had a long day yesterday, stayed overnight again. Slightly different start this morning, whereas yesterday we ran straight to Curse at Alton Manor through the Galactica gate. This morning we've checked out, we've driven the car back around to normal disabled spaces at the front of the park. And then we've gone in through the main entrance and we're going to try and actually get on Wicker Man today. We didn't end up managing it yesterday. The queues, even for ride access, were really long. For most of the rides they were, so we didn't manage that many rides yesterday. So we're going to try again today. Try Wicker Man this morning, then we'll probably go straight down to 13. It is now 9:30, so it's not open yet, but we'll go join the queue. They'll get on as many as we can today. We'll have a good day today. We didn't even do golf yesterday because of the rain. So again, halfway through the day, we'll nip off, we'll do some golf, come back on the park and then do what we can. Okay, so we'll carry on walking down now. We're just going past Battle Galleons. One thing I forgot to say is actually it's 19th of March today, so it's two things. One, it's Mother's Day. So we're away for Mother's Day. It's also Emma's birthday today. So Mother's Day and her birthday on the same day. So it's one of the reasons why we're away. So we're going to try and make it a really good day for Mummy, aren't we, Louise? Yeah? And have a good day. So we are down in the dark forest now. We are just underneath the tracks for Rita, right near the entrance of 13. Now, if you've seen some of our other videos, if you've been over the past season or two, you'll notice something missing from here. Now, right behind me, or right where I'm stood, there used to be the ride called Roller Disco. Was it Roller Disco? Yeah. Roller Disco. It's just a waltzer. Flat ride. It was a fairground ride they'd brought in, and it was a good fun. But they've actually taken it out this season. They've replaced it with a ride called Twistertron. Now that's down in X Sector, where Enterprise used to be. So they've taken out Enterprise altogether, they've paved it over and they've put this Twistertron down. Now it looks like a good ride. The downside is it's a 1.4 meter ride. So the Roller Disco, it was a 1.2, so we could all get on it. Twistertron is a 1.4. They did the same with, I think it was called Mixtape that used to be down there, down in X Sector. So there's now two in X Sector. There's, what's it called? Do we remember? The other ride down in X Sector. But Mixtape that used to be there, that was a 1.2, so we could go on that. They replaced that with another ride that's 1.4. So it means that all of the rides down in X Sector are now 1.4. So we don't tend to go down there very often because the kids can't do anything down there. So it is a shame that they've got rid of a 1.2 ride and replaced it with a 1.4. It means there's just one less ride for the kids to go on at the moment. But, you know, they'll get bigger. Eventually we'll be able to get on the 1.4. What we're looking for is hopefully for Alton Towers to invest in some more flat rides for them to go on. I know they're building Project Horizon over by Gangster Granny, but that's only just been approved, so that'll be a while before it's built. We're looking forward to going to Chessington, so their new roller coasters are 1.2, so that should be good. But they put some benches in here, so there's another place to eat, but it should be good. Here we are on Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. The flat ride here in David Walliams land. Looks not like it. Spin around, let's see what we can see. There they are. We've got Robert by himself, having the whale of a time, obviously. Louise, James and Mummy on one ride. There we go.
Welcome to Drive. Has anyone been on before? So you probably know some of the rules then. For those who don't know, a few rules to follow. When you're on here, there's no running, just walking. Walk to your car, look at any cars you see walking on.
Yeah, kids having the safety breathing.
Those ones in there.
I think they've already been on this a few times.
There's no walking. Yeah. If you get stuck, do not want you to leave your car. I want you to put your hands up like this. Yeah.
And shout on some towers.
Yeah. And one of us will come.
Yeah, so Robert knows what he's doing.
Yeah, no running. You've got
Go. I'm going this way. I'm going. James.
Hello and welcome to your house. Please walk to a car and sit down. Remember, no running. And that means you in the red dress as well.
Robert.
Oh, lovely colour.
Hi.
Hi.
I can hear you.
Find a car and sit down. And remember, no running.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me? The microphone can hear you.
Okay. Let's do this.
Hold tight, everyone. Your test has begun. That's it. Off we go.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Which way are you going? Where are you going through?
Car wash.
Car wash? Another recording.
Just going through it. Yeah.
Hi, Louise.
Hi. Hi, Daddy.
You having fun up there, Robert?
Yes.
Robert, that's not the road. Hi, James.
The trucks. I pregnant.
Robert, where are you going?
Remember, no bumping. And make sure you stop at the junctions.
How is he? Like Robert's about to come around this corner. Say hi, Robert.
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah.
You'll be too big for this soon.
No.
Yeah. There's James. Hi, James. No idea where Louise has gone. So, after them being adamant yesterday that they didn't want to come on this ride again, we managed to persuade them to come back onto the cursed Alton Manor. So, it is a little bit quieter today. Still a queue, not too bad. Certainly ride access is a lot shorter. So, we're going to try again. So, where have we just come off?
What's it called?
Cursed Alton Manor. Despite them telling me yesterday they never wanted to go on it again, we went on it again. And did you enjoy it this time?
Yeah, never.
Yeah?
Because I knew what was happening.
Yeah, I think we knew what was happening, and there were some bits that were working today that weren't working yesterday. And it's good going on again, because then there was things I noticed today that we didn't see at all yesterday. That I didn't notice. Tricks with mirrors, etc. I'm actually, it's growing on me a bit more now. What do you think, Louise?
It's better.
Yeah, I quite like it now. So it took us a day longer than planned, but we're actually finally making it to golf. After all the weather issues and park issues with regards to queues yesterday, and it rained and just ran out of time yesterday really, we finally made it. We thought we'd come in the middle of the day, and it's only 12:30 now, so it's nice and quiet at golf. So we get obviously 9 holes included with any hotel booking. So we're going to have a good time, just have a bit of a relaxing time around the golf. Then we'll get the monorail back over, 13's finally opened, and then do the rest of the day. Right, here we are on hole 1 of Alton Towers Golf. And Louise, that was awful. This one here is Katanga Canyon. So every hole has a history based on a ride, whether it's current, old, past, whatever. So this one, they've got a start, they've got an easy one and a hard ride. How's Mummy going to do?
Absolutely appalling.
Absolutely appalling.
Mummy did it.
Yeah, definitely awful.
That wasn't worse. It's going to go to the next hole.
What's the sign?
It's River Rapids.
Congo River Rapids, so that's the current ride.
Yeah.
I think that's part of Katanga Canyon, isn't it? Although it opened in 1986, it looks like.
Are you ready?
Formerly named Grand Canyon Rapids. Only lasts 6 minutes. Come on in.
Oh, ride duration.
Me. I'm gonna hit it very hard. Don't hit that hard.
Well done!
That's what I was.
Nearly a hole in one.
Yeah, that's why I had my ball in the way that.
Nearly not so much a hole in one.
Blue.
Here we are, to hole number 3. Robert, what ride is this?
Oblivion.
This is X Sector. So this X Sector's got Oblivion. I think they need to update this sign because it said Enterprise to Present and Smiler. But you can see the hole at the end is Oblivion. I'm going to move.
No, we're calm.
Well, we'll go fast.
James, stop.
Go fast. Oh.
Nearly, Robert. 4. Hole number 4, par 3. Oblivion, opened in 1988. 25 years old as Oblivion. Although the Oblivion hole, for some reason, is in X Sector. But no idea why. Here we are, hole number 5. Old McDonald's Chicken Run. I think this is where CBeebies land was. From what I remember. I don't remember ever going, but they've got opened in 1995, closed in 2013. So it wasn't open for that long, really. Not even 20 years. Canal Boat Ride, Doodly Doo Derby, Berry Bish Bash, Old McDonald's Tractor Ride, and that became Postman Pat. Old McDonald's Singing Barn, I wonder if that became Justin's house. But let's have a go.
I put it on the floor for a reason.
Put it on the floor. And on we go to hole number 6. Old McDonald's Windmills, another part, James, another part of CBeebies land area. But it says here, the windmill is now a key feature of the CBeebies land area, which took place at the now retired Old McDonald's farmyard, as is now used as a lost person centre. So the windmill's still there in CBeebies land. They reused a lot of it, like they changed the tractor ride into Postman Pat ride. And on we go to hole number 7, which is Rita.
Ready?
Formerly named Rita Queen of Speed and just renamed Rita in 2010. Is it working if you press the button?
I think so.
What's supposed to happen?
Okay, and on we move on to hole number 8, par 2, Ugland.
Please move.
Opened in 1999, closed in 2009. It's got Corkscrew, Rita and the Ugg Swingers. So this is now Dark Forest. So Rita's still there, Corkscrew is obviously gone, that's out the entrance. Ugg Swingers is completely gone. That says it's now Twirling Toadstools in Cloud Cuckoo Land. But even Cloud Cuckoo Land's gone. That's now David Walliam's land. The spinners have gone completely. And he lined up for a par 2. There are 3 obstacles in the way and we're going to attempt to hit 3 of them. Oh, that was close.
What is it? Past rides at this point.
Past rides. So we're now on to hole 9, Jewel. The haunted house strikes back. Robert, what is now where Jewel is?
The haunted house bit.
The curse at Alton Manor, brand new this year. So Jewel is no more. Yeah, now here we are on to hole number 10, another fresh one, Nemesis. So obviously Nemesis is now closed for a retrack this season. So they should be reopening in 2024. But this is as old as Emma. This opened in 1994. Really good ride. It's one of my favourite rides in the park. So it's good that they're retracking it and keeping it going. It's nearly 30 years old now. But you can go over there. Wow, James.
Go on, Robert. Do not interfere with his ball.
You can see all the work that's going on. So this is a really good ride. Where is my ball and where is Louise?
In my pocket, and your daughter has gone to the toilet. Did you really want that on film? James, please wait, please. Come back here, please. James, now. Well done, Daddy.
Here we are, hole 11, the Nemesis monster. So this is linked to Nemesis. So obviously the whole idea is Nemesis is a steel structure built around the monster to contain it.
Thanks for my ignore them.
Woo!
Go.
We did not hold it one! We did not hold it one!
Actually,
We didn't hold it one!
wow!
Well done, Reese. That's right, you can tell she did.
Robert, move. On we go to hole number 12. So this is Ripsaw, opened in 1997, closed in 2015. So Ripsaw, I believe, was where Funk and Fly is now. Right, and on we move on to hole 13, par 2, Galactica. So obviously Galactica's still there, formerly known as Air, opened when? 2002. And here we are, hole 15, Treetop Quest. Located in the Enchanted Forest near the Alton Towers Hotel and Enchanted Village. So this is the rope course that we've not done. Right, we're on to hole 16, the Flume, closed in 2015. What's where the Flume is now?
Move, James!
Oi,
James,
what's where the...
where the flume is now? Where the flume used to be, what's there now?
James, move.
No.
Wicker Man.
Yeah, so they took out the Flume and put Wicker Man in instead. Right, we're on to hole 17, one left after this. This is the Teacups, opened in 1987, it's as old as me. Oh, this was rebranded and renamed to Marauders Mayhem. So we like Marauders Mayhem, don't we?
What's that?
The barrels.
1.1 barrels.
So that ride that we go on is as old as me. And on we go to hole 14. Hex, the Legend of the Towers. So this is one that's actually still open.
I haven't.
Opened in 2000. What do you think of Hexel is?
I like it.
Yeah, they like it. I haven't been on it today. I'm not a massive fan. I got bored of the pre-show. So this ride, hole number 18, this is driving school. Oh, do we like driving school?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Peugeot driving school at one point when it was sponsored. It's not anymore though.
Go on, James.
So I think,
Sensible.
what do we think of this golf course?
I think this is good.
I think it's good. I think it needs a lot of TLC though.
What's TLC?
Tender loving care.
It needs some improvement.
Repairs, improvements, maybe update a couple of the rides.
Well, even just repairing it would be great.
Yeah, cleaning it up. I don't think they've cleaned it really. Look at it.
Louise.
Yeah, I've got mine. Right, final bit. It's not a hole. It's just a bit to encourage you to return the balls. And if you manage to get something in the last hole, lucky last hole, the Ultimate Fireworks Spectacular, get our ball into the centre to win a free round of extraordinary golf.
Try and get it in the center.
Try and get it in there completely would be
You're
useful.
not going to get it in doing that. Boy.
Try again. You have to get it in the middle.
You have to try and figure it out.
You lost the ball.
Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick update. We've just gone on to 13 and they've slightly changed how ride access is working on 13. So still a separate queue. The main entrance is still come, but when you come up, it now splits. So whereas it used to be one there and then this aisle, this one would be for ride access. They've now split it, so you now have to go obviously up the exit. So this is literally the exit here. Everyone's coming out here, and as you come round, you will see they've got this here, and obviously it is very well labelled. You have the ride access pass entry and exit, but as you can see, there's quite a queue. And there's a struggle, so there's now barriers there. So once you get up the ramp, to get back down the ramp, you've got to fight through everyone unless you come down the steps on the other side. You can't get past the steps. So if you're in a wheelchair, you're going to have to fight back down the ramp to get out again. So it is a little bit of a pain. I'm not sure how much I agree with that. It's a little bit of a pain now. So, I mean, it is clearer. It's maybe a little bit more spread out, but like I say, if you're in a wheelchair, or like I say, we've got the pushchair to get up there, you have to fight back through the queue to get back out again. So it's a bit of a pain. I'm not quite sure how much I agree with that. Okay, so it's now just gone 3 o'clock. We're going to call it a day for today. We're all a bit tired, feet hurting. We've got on the rides we wanted to do. We got on 13, got on Wicker Man.
Daddy, show them.
He's got different.
Yeah, got different boots on. Robert's trying some different shoes because Robert's feet were hurting. So we're just going to call it a day now. Again, annual pass, great option. We don't have to worry about staying the whole full day to make it worth our money. We'll just come back another day. So next event here at Alton Towers is the Festival of Thrills, same as last year, but this year obviously it's a Smiler takeover. Smiler's 10 years old this year, so they've dedicated it to that, like Robert, they've dedicated to that. So the little two have got a training day on that day, so I think we're going to try and come along to that on that day. Hopefully it'll be a bit quieter here because most people will be back at school because it's the day after Easter holidays. Robert's at school, but Robert's going to go to school with Grandma. He doesn't mind. So yeah, we'll see you soon.